Good morning and welcome to your Taurus March 2020 reading. Yay! This year is not going by fast at all. It is going by peacefully, serenely, and in divine order. And that is what we must tell ourselves, because that is how we make it true. Because we must feel that way. Yes, we've been busy. Yes, a lot of changes have occurred. Yes, a lot of changes will continue to occur. But, Taurus, we must remain in flow, okay? So you are my third reading for this lovely 4 a.m. this morning. Also, the first one that I have not had to sing a song for. I appreciate that. You're so in flow and in tune right now. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. This month will not be a month of extreme intensity for you. You'll have some ebbs and flows, but it won't be one of extreme intensity. Let's look at your love, your finances, a message from the divine, and if this reading goes the way I feel it will, we're going to do something extra, okay? Now I think I'm almost obligated to do it, but no, we'll see. Love. Let's do it different. Overall energy for love. Full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negative energy. There's some things that may have hurt, but it's definitely time that you let them go. I think you've been working on it and saying that you let things go that you were still holding on to. And this month will be the month where you finally learn to release. Relax, relate, release. Whitney Gilbert. Sorry, I'm hyper this morning, y'all. Relax, relate, release. And you've been trying to do that, and this month will be the month where you're forced to learn to do that. Not forced in a negative way, it's a positive force. Positive force. 6 of Wands. Death. Worry. Okay, some changes occurred, and they might not have been the changes that you wanted. Some endings of some situations occurred, but in order for life to come, there must be death. There has to be balance. So some things ended, some things changed that if you'd have had it your way, probably would not have ended. But you're not worried about it. You're in flow. You've accepted that things are going to be different. But different doesn't mean bad, and that's what you need to see in your love life this month. Different does not mean bad. People will not always do what you want them to do in the way you want them to do them, but they will get done in most cases. Sometimes they won't get done. But either way, you trusted them enough to do it, and that's a choice that you made and that you're going to have to deal with. So let's look at your love. Come on, give me something better. You're afraid to fail. You're kind of stuck in limbo with the creation of love and life, and you're not really focused on your money the way you should be, but you're holding on to things, and you're just scared to fail. Like, you're scared. You're scared of oppression. It even says you're scared of stability. I think what that means is you're afraid that you're settling. You're afraid that you're settling because you feel like you could do better. But at the same time, your cup is overflowing. Like, you asked for, who knows, cards. Okay, cards. I don't know a lot about cards, so forgive me. Okay, You asked for a BMW, right? You got a Bentley. But now that you have the Bentley and not the BMW, you're wondering if an Aston Martin would be better. And that's perfectly fine. No judgment here. Knock yourself out. But I'd say a Bentley is better than a BMW. And I don't know anything about an Aston Martin. You may not either. You might know a little bit, but not enough to throw away a Bentley and hope you get one. Just saying. Good. Your love life is good. You are loved. You have this Ten of Cups energy. That in and out relationship that you once had. I think I remember you having an in and out relationship about December, November. That's ended. It's no longer flaky. It's not in and out. It's stable. No one's looking to take anything from you or gain anything from you. And life is slowing down as far as your love life goes. It was going so fast, so high paced, so many things were happening. Now it's stable. Things are as they should be. You have your Ten of Cups energy, but you're still holding on to so much negative energy that you have that fear of failure that you're wondering if you should throw it away and go chase something new when this is working so well. Now, that's for my Tauruses in relationships. Single Tauruses, do I have anything for you? Okay, my single Tauruses want to stay single. They don't want to change right now. So if this is for a cross watcher for a single Taurus, don't look for March to be the month where they pop the question or ask you to be the one and only. It doesn't mean they don't care about you. It means they're happy. They are resistant to change. They are resistant to being pushed into a relationship. They got the Lovers cards in reverse and the Two of Discs in reverse. And the Five of Swords. They will basically cut you off before they commit to you, cross watcher, if they are single. If they're in a relationship, they're good and they're happy. They're just harboring some old pains. But they'll probably release them this month. If they're single and you're just dating or you're friends and you want to be in a relationship with this person, try that next month. Enjoy being with them this month. Because right now they'll cut you off before they let you push them into something. You feel like Tauruses, you feel like the person, single Tauruses, you feel like the person that you're with or that you're dating or that you're talking to doesn't fulfill the requirements needed to make you your ultimate happy self. You don't feel like they can give you that happily ever after. You don't feel like you can have that energy with them. And I would say trust your instincts. Doesn't mean you have to cut them off. It means take your time. Because people change, people grow, and you might not know them all the way yet. So definitely take your time and don't be pushed into anything. Okay? Now, let us look at your finances. That was pretty good, Tauruses. I told you. I get a whole chill, mellow vibe from you right now. Yeah, let's stick with it. Let's look at your overall energy first. New moon in Pisces. Meditate and contemplate. Think first. Don't do anything knee-jerk. You don't have any knee-jerk reactions to your finances or to things being a little out of whack. I feel like it might be your finances may be a little bit off balance or not what you want them to be this month. You have a goal in mind. You have something in your sights that you want. It's coming. It's just not coming as quickly as you want it to. You're just like, okay, so it's almost like being on a stream and you want to be in a rapid. The stream is still moving. You just haven't hit that turbulent part where everything speeds up. But please remember that when everything speeds up, it is turbulent. Right now, you have peace. Let's look deeper. The Ace of Wands. Again, the Ten of Cups. And the Seven of Cups. So you feel like, so not even you feel like, somebody that you are used to lying to you, as far as finances are concerned, is going to resurface and offer you a new beginning, a new deal, something where you can make a lot of money really fast, and you're like, no. You're going to think about it, meditate and contemplate about it. It doesn't mean it's always a bad idea. I will say that the cards will say, meditate and contemplate. Don't just jump into it. Anything someone cannot give you 24 to 48 hours to review, look at, and make an educated decision is a no for this month. This isn't the time to gamble with your finances, Taurus. No, if they cannot give you the time, the information, so that you can review and research the situation, do not do it. It's not a safe investment this month. Now, if they are offering you that time and the time that you need to do that, put that work in, and then make a decision. Meditate and contemplate. Everybody's situation is not the same this month. But it is the same as you don't want to be lied to. You don't want to be misled. All new beginnings are not good beginnings. It's just because it's new, don't make it good. Okay? There's a lot of new things you can get. They're new to you and old to somebody else. Doesn't make it good. As long as you meditate and you contemplate on the situation and you think first, you will be successful in finances this month. But if you jump and you make haphazard decisions, Taurus, you will not. It's not a haphazard month, okay? You're supposed to be in flow this month. When you're in flow, like, share, subscribe, and comment. But when you're in flow, everything just kind of comes to you as it should, okay? And you'll stay on target as long as you stay in flow. Okay? Easy peasy. I love y'all reading right now. Okay, message from the divine. Third quarter moon. Adjustments are required. And these cards are from the Moonology Tarot deck, just in case I didn't mention it in this video. The Moonology Tarot deck. Everybody knows my thought deck that I love. Both of them. Excuse me. Adjustments are required. Something's trying to obstruct your view. Just look around it. That's an adjustment. Adjustments are required doesn't necessarily mean it has to be a big move. See? Now that's in the way. If an adjustment is required, a simple will do. I don't have to pick it up and carry it outside in order to adjust it. I don't gotta burn it, shred it, throw it away. I just have to adjust it. So remember, adjustments don't have to be drastic. And no, it's not a curse word. When someone asks you something and you really want to say no, say no. You'll be surprised. This month they'll have good reactions. They'll understand. Okay. You have the Ten of Swords, the Prince of Wands, excuse me, and the Nine of Wands. You're going to have to change something, adjust something that you're very passionate about in order to avoid ruin. something that you're very passionate about, you may have to not be as strong in this month. It doesn't mean you can't be passionate about it. It doesn't mean you have to be someone different. It means that you're going to have to prioritize this month. I'm trying to think of a good example. So let's say I apply for a job at a company, right? And I smoke weed. Let's say I know that federal law says you should, after like, I think it was last year or year before last, drug testing for marijuana is not federally guided. It's some law that changed that says they're not really supposed to do it. I'm not sure, don't quote me, but I know there was a law change in that. Like, you don't have to anymore because it's legal in so many places, and they can't tell you that you can't go to Colorado before you get hired there, right? You pass your drug test. You take it. You pass it. You get the job. And you need the job. You want the job. You like the company. Your first day there isn't the day for you to stand outside with a picket sign about them not drug testing new employees. Time and place for everything. Understand that you're passionate about it. Find another way to do it. Go talk to someone. Find another way to do it. Make the necessary adjustments, but do it in a very smart way. I don't know if that was the best example I ever gave. Yeah, but hopefully you get what I'm saying. Be passionate, be strong, but don't ruin your life over an ideology. A disagreement with someone can lead to them helping you or harming you. Don't put yourself in a position to where people want to harm you just because of an ideology or of a hypothetical situation. I feel like hypothetical situations will come up this month because you are so in flow that there's not anything pressing, but you want to tell people how you feel about certain things, and that's fine. But don't push it to the extreme this month. Okay? Stay in flow. Don't let anything knock you out of flow this month because flow is good for you this month. Don't get knocked off your position by somebody because people will come this month and will try to knock you off flow. Stay in flow. Keep your peace. Keep your love. Keep your light. Okay? Let me see. This is the Orisha, the Tarot of the Orishas. So far, you're the only sign that I'm pulling one for. I want to see what happened. I wasn't paying attention. I want to see what they have to say to you. Because you are so in flow. There you are. Okay, no. So you're telling me not to take that one. Okay, we'll do it this one. It's not what I had in mind. Okay. Certain cards I don't like bending to shuffle. I like shuffling them another way. But for you, I will, Taurus. For you, I will. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. So I want you to be thinking of a question or thinking of a situation. And I'm going to ask Spirit to guide you in the situation that you are thinking of right now. And let's see if there's an Orisha for you to reach out to or just a simple guidance. Again, if some of you need personal readings or I feel like some of you may need work done, like prosperity work done, please go to thgoodwitch.com, set up your consultations, because as of this week, last week, I am currently accepting clients again. Okay, so you have OBA, who is one of my favorite Orishas. I actually did a video on her. If you go through my YouTube, you'll see a video on her. Wonderful goddess of protection, of war, and of love. She's beautiful and she's graceful, and she will move the freaking world for you. You become a child of her, and you call on to her, and you, OBA. She also has another name, but you're going to have to go watch the video because I'm not going to give you a full breakdown of who she is, her stories, and all that other stuff. You're going to have to go watch the OBA video. Her message to you is to stay protected. Guard your mind. And lead with your heart. Go to war for those you love, but do it in a smart way. Don't let people manipulate you into mutilating yourself. Don't let people manipulate you into harming yourself for their benefit. That is the message for you. Don't let people manipulate you into harming yourself for their benefit. And if the question that you asked was yes or no, the answer is yes. Yes, it is, and no, you should not. I don't know what you asked, but some of you, yes, it is. Others of you, no, you should not, if you were asking if you should do something. Is something? Yes. Should you do something? No. Okay? But guard your mind and think with your heart. Don't be manipulated. And everybody who you think is your friend, your sister, your brother, they are not. They are not. They will play a very mean prank on you. And it'll hurt you deeply if you allow it. If you choose to look. If you choose not to be aware of the situation. If you choose to put on rose-colored glasses. Okay? And not for everybody. Not everybody is not going to do that. But there are people who will. And you need to be open enough to look around and see who they are. And if you feel like you need a personal reading for that, I think you may just need a quick read. Go to the site, book a quick read, and we can look into who those people are, okay? All right. Peace, love, and light. Go watch the OBA video. And I look forward to seeing you next month, Taurus. Hopefully you stay in flow, in peace, in love, and in light. And I will see you soon. Good witch.